Talk a little bit about your journey. I think it's fair to say that our work does define us. It makes us notice each other, and that's a fair thing also. But to get to this point, Ayesha, we've had other speakers on the stage through the day talking about also moments of failure, moments when they felt that they couldn't move on, and then they found some strength within themselves to do it. What for you has been the source of that strength? What for you is your support system? And when you felt like nothing is working, how have you picked yourself up to keep going?
I think with me, I think this is one of the best qualities about myself, I'm really proud of it, is that I don't let my work become my entire personality. I let work be a part of my life and not my entire personality. So when things don't work out, I don't really take it to heart. It was very early in my career when I was supposed to do a T-series song as a second lead, and it couldn't happen for whatever reasons. And if I tell you the reason, I was told by whoever that, just one day before the song was supposed to be shot, it was on the 5th of Feb, it was supposed to be my 12th board exams ka accounts paper, I think. And I had a very good reason to not give exams and just, fail and be like, I was shooting, not my problem, whatever. And I was so happy about it. But just a night before, and I called the AD and I was like, we're supposed to shoot. Tell me the call time when I was supposed to come, this, that. And they're like, oh, sorry, we forgot to tell you, you're replaced. And later when I spoke to her and when I got to know the reason, it was because apparently I was physically not what they wanted, like not fit. I was healthy or fat.
So you were actually dropped from a song because of your body size.
Yeah, and I think I wouldn't say it's unfair, because if I was a director and if I wanted someone for a particular role and if I had a certain vision, I wouldn't really judge anyone for doing that. But the way it happened was not something that was very pleasant. So yeah, that kind of made me...
But with that experience, how do you handle stereotypes about, we live in this Instagram age. We've been talking through the day about how there's this burden to look a certain way. Sometimes people resort to extreme measures. They'll go under the knife, they'll do Botox, because there is a kind of need to fit in. Have you felt that pressure to fit in the way you look?
Not really. I feel like it of course took a lot of time, but now I feel like I'm very confident about the way how I look. I am almost every day sexualized for my body on the Instagram. I wear a normal top, people have a problem. I wear skirts, people have a problem. I have to think before what I'm posting. And
But when this happens, how does it impact? I mean, it has to impact you, right?
100%.
You're a human being.
Yeah, if I have to think before, wearing something or wanting to post something just because someone else is going to sexualize me, it is, of course, a really sad space to be in. But I don't know, there's a very thin line. I keep struggling. Sometimes I'm like, I don't care, whatever it is, I'm going to post. And sometimes I'm like, nahin, aaj, I don't think so. I'm in a mood to see any comment telling me, whatever they would have done to me if they had the chance. Because you are a potential rapist. If you had the power, if you have had the strength, or if you could do what you wanted to do, like you're saying, you would have done it. So it really scares me that these are actual human beings around us.